On this edition of Eye on the Eagles, it was a week where the American University basketball team needed to be brave.
Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now, you know what I'm saying?
It's not a reach to name this Eagle the most valuable defensive player in the league. It was a time to salute 7 Eagle seniors. One senior learned something about American and Americans.
The Americans, I would say, are very hard-working people. There's not a lot of breaks during the day.
And in the nation's capital, it was a battle of presidents on center court in Bender Arena. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Eye on the Eagles. I'm Al Koken from the class of 1974. And back in the early 70s, American University had some great men's basketball teams led by All-American Kermit Washington, Wilbur Thomas, and many, many others. They also had a very unique challenge because every home game was played off campus at Fort Myer, a military base in Arlington, Virginia, in a gymnasium that was drafty and poorly lit, to say the least. But now, a great advantage for this edition of the American University men's basketball team. It is Bender Arena, seating over 4,500 screaming fans, and it has been the site of 2 very critical games these past 5 days. Games that would decide who would win the Patriot League regular championship. The first of those games against the Crusaders of Holy Cross.
Before the game starts, Jeff will sit in the end zone by himself. I think Jeff just wants to be alone. I think none of us want to be anywhere near Jeff, to be honest. I know I usually sit over here opposite of our bench, and Mike usually sits on our bench, and Jason usually kind of monitors the warm-ups. I think a lot of the reason is there's not a whole lot for us as coaches to do at that point. And so you have idle hands, and you really just don't know what to do. Jay's definitely the most motivational, but Jay's definitely more of a rah-rah guy than anyone else. I usually am watching our opponents warm up. I think Mike and I do more of the scouting of our opponents, quite honestly. So, we kind of rotate basically scouting assignments. So I think the other team is warming up. We're usually watching them just to kind of see who's making shots, who's not, who may be limping, who may not be, just to kind of get another kind of one last glimpse of what they look like so we can tell our guys in the locker room before we head out.
Holy Cross. Holy Cross is like the nemesis. I hate Holy Cross more than anything else in the world.
Well, American and Holy Cross have clearly separated themselves from the rest of the league. They're going to finish 1-2 regardless of the outcome of today's game. But what's critical is that if they were to meet in the championship game, today's game will almost certainly decide whether the game's played here or played at the Hart Center in Worcester. And obviously, if you're going to play a championship game with a chance to go to the NCAA tournament, you want it to be on your home court. So this is the biggest game of the season for both teams.
Don't be scared now.
You know, I kept telling the guys, don't get scared now.
Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now, you know what I'm saying?
It's a game so much that we had been thinking about since we lost to them up there. And I know there's been so much excitement about it. We've all been thinking about it when we go to bed at night, when we wake up. We know what we can do. We know why we're here. Don't get scared now. This is what we've been waiting for. Go out there and seize the moment. Don't back down.
The Carr's shot is up. That's no good.
And I think we were just too excited to play, and we were just missing shots we normally make.
From the baseline out to Mercer, gets it to Carr. Carr's shot for 3. In, then out.
Yeah, I think it was 6-2 after about 10 or 12 minutes in the game. We've never had a half like that this season. We've held teams that little low points, but we've never had a game where we couldn't put the ball in the basket. I mean, I know myself, I missed some free throws. Derek missed layups, so did Garrison. Everybody was just missing, and I think it was just nerves.
Once again, a shot in the painted area, Dan. American just can't get to fall. Hopefully those will start going down at some point.
We got great shots. We missed 8 layups. We got really good shots. I think the crazy thing is that after we were so inept in close, that we were able to get open for threes later in the half. Gilmore hit one.
Gilmore shot for 3.
Garrison hit one.
Shot for 3.
Mercer hit one, I think.
Mercer shot for 3. Mercer shot
So the fact that we were able to get some production beyond the 3 was great, but it was a little bit surprising.
It's a 1-point lead, 19-18. The Eagles have here at the half.
You know, our message to everybody at halftime was just, let's take a deep breath. Let's have some fun and play like the team we're capable of being.
And now the ball taken away by an aggressive AU defense. Mercer's got it. He runs the table up for the Eagles. Now the other end of the court. Carr, shot for 3, and it's good. Garrison comes in, left elbow stops, pops, and it's good. Garrison calls.
Sometimes when he hits the shot, it almost feels like we hit a shot because we're all so tight and we're all so close together. And we just, you know, whenever he gets going, we get excited.
Right back to Borden. Now over to Carr. Carr's shot for 3. Yes.
Well, when he just gets it going, sometimes we just know he just needs to get a shot off. And when he gets a shot off, some of us are going crazy already before it even gets anywhere close to the rim. And that's exactly what happened in the second half.
One of those was from, 30 feet with a guy right in his face. It just gets everybody on the team going. We all get excited. You can see us out there, pushing each other, jumping around, and it just really brings up the morale of the team. And that's what's great about this team is we're all so close. We all get excited for each other whenever someone's playing well, or in Garrison's case, knocking down shots.
I mean, it felt great to see my teammates and the coaches embrace me like that. Teammates were probably more excited than me to see the ball go in because, they tell me to keep shooting all the time and to support and that I make shots, which I believe. And when they saw me get on fire, everyone was just excited for me.
He hit his 3rd one in a row, and Holy Cross called their 2nd timeout in a row, and we were kind of jumping around. There's still 18 minutes left to go in the second half.
They were coming to the sideline each timeout, jumping around, and we're like, okay, there's 17 minutes left here, relax.
We're back out toward Beinert. Beinert shot for 3, launches it, and it's good.
I saw Beinert was knocking down big shots, big 3-pointers.
Now a shot from 3, that's up, and it's good.
And I was making them too. It just happened to be a stretch in the game where 2 good shooters, I guess, were knocking shots down.
Trying to find something to Beinert. Beinert puts it up and in.
Under 2 minutes to go, we're up by 3. It was a loose ball, and the ball bounced towards Holy Cross's bench. And Jordan just made a great play to somehow, keeping it in play and saving it.
And I just remembered Coach always telling us to throw the ball away from your basket and never save it to your own basket. So I just threw it as far as I could. And when I got up off the ground, I looked up, Mercer was outrunning Doherty to the ball, and he caught it and laid it up, and they said I got an assist, so I'll take it.
We beat them on our home court with a good crowd behind us, and for everybody in the stands to see how well we can play. It just makes everyone in the locker room happy, and it satisfies us for now, but we know we have a lot to accomplish still.
Splitting the regular season series with Holy Cross, losing at Holy Cross, but redeeming themselves here on the home court.
Made you sweat, huh?
Oh, man. Hey, it's all good.
All right, Coach.
It's all good. Man, you got a terrific defensive team. You guys really are outstanding.
If we can rebound it against big teams like that, that's tough. Well, you make them miss, but it's...
Yeah. What was the margin? What was it?
37-27, so it was like 6 or 8, I think, at half.
Yeah.
And, but... We'll take it. Yeah, we are. Exactly. See you guys.
So, once again, Bender Arena has proved to be a great home court advantage for the American University Eagles. And tomorrow, they get to prove it one more time as they host the first round of the Patriot League tournament right here. And if you'd like more information on AU men's basketball or any of your favorite American University sports, make sure you drop by the great website, aueagles.com. For Eye on the Eagles, I'm Al Koken, and we'll see you next time.